with asking. So this is your show where you can ask any questions you want here live tonight. I'm only on for an hour. But how do you get involved? Well, it's really easy, really, really easy. If you're in the UK, you can just see underneath my name down there. You can text Anne, put Anne first, and then your name, and then your question to 077 00152500. And that way you will be able to come through to my laptop and I will be able to see your question. You do have the option of upgrading, which is fabulous, which means you jump the queue. So if you choose to jump the queue, your question will come through to me right away. Okay, so we already have people who've done that tonight before I start. I've also got to say as well, if you're coming onto YouTube here, I can't see any messages just yet, but when you do, there we go. So hello to Lynn Anderson, and if you can just subscribe, you're on Facebook, Lynn, so I can see you're on Facebook. So but if you're coming through on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and then you're not missing out on anything. So tonight we've got lots of questions, so I shall start with the questions. And the first question is from Julie. So good evening, Julie. She's upgraded as well, which is fabulous because she jumps the queue. So Julie is saying, hi Anne, I made an error with senior managers at work last week. Should I be concerned? And she's a Gemini. So first of all, when you upgrade, you actually get an extra card. So I'm going to pull you a card from my deck and we'll see what comes out for you regarding this. Right, Julie, this is the card I've got tonight, and this is oneness. It says oneness. But what does that mean in relation to your situation? This is saying, I do feel you're quite a spiritual person, and this is all about meditation. This is all about being still and whole. And so this kind of talks about just be yourself, okay? Just a sense here of you were being, well, you made an error, but just don't try and get out of it. Don't try and soft soap them. Just be you, yeah? You know what? Home hand up, did it, get it, I've learned from it, that kind of thing. So that's the kind of message that it's giving you from the question. It's a minute, let me just, we've got a really ravaging storm blowing and there we go. Some of the internet's going a little bit slow and things are popping up on the screen that shouldn't be there. Right, so let's have a look at what else we've got. So be your authentic self, all right? I do feel you were quite upset with yourself that you'd made an error. And I feel you'd got a little bit confused with either what you were supposed to be saying or doing. However, let's have a look and see. You are worrying a lot here. I'm just going to get a few more cards out. I do feel it will be all right. I do feel you, if they haven't said anything sort of at the beginning of this or when it happened, if nobody said anything, then I think they were just sort of like, we'll just make sure she's on the money next time. So I feel they're just kind of, it's noted, as they say. I do feel there's a conversation with one of the bosses, and I do feel that, but I don't feel it's right away. I feel like it might be next week where it crops up. I don't feel they're going to do anything serious about it, but I do feel that there may be somebody have a little chat with you. So in that case, what I would say is try not to worry about it, okay? Hold your hand up. It was your mistake. That's all you can do. It won't happen again, and that's fine. Yeah? And that's what I get here. So I hope that makes sense to you. Lots of love, and thanks for sending in your question. Right, okay. Can I also say hi to Joanna Atkinson on Facebook. Hello, Joanna, and thank you for joining us tonight. really happy to have you here. Okay, so let's have a look and see at the next question we've got. So let me just move that off my screen. And we've got Nicolette. So good evening, Nicolette. How are you, my darling? Hope you're well. Nicolette says, Anne, when is contact coming in from S. Sadji? Any other things you pick up on? Right, again, you've upgraded. So when you ring that number below, when you text down in your name and your question, you add to that number below in the UK, then you can have the opportunity to upgrade. So if you upgrade, your question jumps the queue. How good is that? So let's have a look and see. We'll pick a card, and we want to know from S. Sadji. Right, okay. You've got a star card. I do feel that there is some other contact to come in. Now, interestingly, I've got the number 25. Now, you can look on that as the 25th of November, possibly the 25th of December. You've got the beautiful stargazer flowers here, and they're all about looking to the future. They open up to the brightness. So I feel as if there is something coming in, but let me just have a look and see what I've got in the tarot, of which I have many decks here. And there's the victory card. Now, timing can be up. So I kind of want to say to you, Nicolette, that I think we've asked this question before. And he seems to be in some, I would ask the question, where is he at? Yeah. So I'm looking at where is he at the moment. And to me, still, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And so therefore, with that, I would say another 3 weeks. So I could be looking 25th of November for contact, where he's concerned. I also want to say, Nicolette, are you looking at going away on holiday or talking about holidays, or a little break, just a chance to get away? Because I feel as if there is a new pathway coming in for you. The Fool here talks about time to just enjoy yourself and take that chance, go and have a good time, and things will come right for you. So I hope that makes sense to you, and thanks for sending in your question. Right, okay, so let me clear that off my board. Right, okay, so now we've got, before I do, I've got to say, I said hello to Joanna Atkinson, but she would like a card, and she's on Facebook. So don't forget, if you're on Facebook, then please share, because you don't know how many other people would like the chance to have a bit of a free question. So share it out, share it the best you can. That's brilliant. So let's have a look at a card for Joanne. So let me pull you a card and see what we get for you. Joanne, what we've got here is the home is where the heart is. And this is all about your roots and what you've asked for anything. So where I'm going with this is the fact that your home is important to you. There is a lot of love in the home, and I feel like you've got really good foundations down around your home life. And I feel that it's a time for you to expand your energy around home, and expand that. It could be expansion with more people coming to stay with you. It could be expansion in many different ways. You could be expanding the space in your home. But it certainly matters about the home at the moment. So concentrate on that. And that's what cards want to tell you. It's all about your home. So thank you for that. Okay, now on to another premium question, because she's upgraded her message. Don't forget, you can upgrade your message, or you can come in, simply text Anne and your name and your question to 07700152500, and it will come through to me tonight. I'm only here for an hour, so be quick. Get your thumbs going, or your fingers, should I say. I can't text with my thumb. That's like a single digit. Right, so we have Christine here. So good evening, Christine. Thank you for sending in your question. Has he ghosted me, or is he dealing with his own issues? Thank you. Short and sweet. Has he ghosted you? Let's have a look and see. I've got my love cards. There they are. See them? So we're going to use this deck and find out has he ghosted you? He certainly has a block. Yeah, this man is not ready to be in a relationship. I'm erring towards ghosting you. Don't like saying that, but that's what I'm erring towards. He's not into any kind of heavy stuff or just even making a connection at the moment. Let me have a look. You've not got his star sign, so if you can put star sign on if you're asking about someone in a relationship. So in the tarot, I've got working hard, on the back foot, delays. For the moment, I would say don't waste any more time thinking about it. You may hear from him nearer to Christmas time. However, for the moment, I would say just step right back from it. He's obviously, he's just not ready at the moment to take things any further. So I'll leave that with you. So thanks for your question. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. Clear my board. All right, let's click. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, don't forget to share. That would really help us get us out there and let people know that they too can have a question. Right, so as I said, hi to Lisa Dean. You're on Facebook. Hello, Lisa. Hope it's not too windy where you are. And Becky Rowe has asked, can she have a card? Because she shared it on Facebook. So if you share it on Facebook, we'll do you a card, but you need to let us know. So Becky Rowe, you want a card. Let's get you a card. Right, let's have a look and see. Well, Becky, you see that? And it says, I know it's back to front with you, but this says celebrate. And this is a champagne cork popping out the bottle. This would suggest to me that there is reason to celebrate. Now, there may be some nice birthdays coming around you. You know, you're going out to celebrate different things. I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about other things, personal things. But I also have the 19th as a number that's important for you as well. And I feel here, this is about going out. Maybe you thought, no, I won't bother or whatever, but this is encouraging you to celebrate. And also, you will be celebrating something that you have done. So if you've been trying to get something finished or you are trying to achieve something, then there's reason to celebrate. And that's what the message in the card is for you tonight. So thank you for sending in, thank you for sharing for us. That's really, really good. So let me just put that over there and just, okay, so let me just see if there's any more upgrades. So we have Joe next. So hello, Joe, how are you? And Joe is the 23rd of November. So happy birthday, Joe, when it comes in. So you're still a Scorpion, 23rd. Are you just cusp? 22nd could be Sagittarius, actually, right on the cusp. Can I have a reading on what's coming up with the Cancer man? Let me just see. There it is. With the Cancer man around. I met him again last night. Is it more casual or is it coming up more than that? Right, so let's just have a look at where you're at with Mr. Cancerian. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. Right, so be prepared for a bit of a wait, okay? There are delays. Now, it may be delays on you getting together, the two of you, or it could be that things have to be put back because he's working. Now, I've pulled a few more cards, and he seems to be wanting to move forward, but there seems to be something, he's a bit down. So I feel on a personal level. Right, okay. Is he definitely single? That's the question I would ask here. There's a lot of restriction. And I would also say that it will continue to be casual for a little while longer. But you may, if you run into a delay, at least you know it's not going away. The things seem to be in the way, or maybe not being able to get together. So I would say casual, but watch out for a little delay and meeting up, that kind of thing. So thanks for your question. Right, so let's have a look and see. That was for, let me get back and forth here. That was for Becky, sorry, on Facebook, because she shared. Was it? No, am I getting mixed up? No, it wasn't. It was for the last person. Yeah, it was. So sorry about that. I've got all these messages coming here back and forth. Right, now let me just check in here. So we've got to put some cards. And don't forget to share on Facebook. If you share, we will do your question. I do have somebody who's upgraded though, so that takes priority. And this is from Sue. So thank you, Sue, for upgrading. And she says, "Hi, Anne. This is Sue. Hello, Sue. Is he moving on or is he scared to move forward together? Thank you." Right, let's pull a card first. Is he moving on? In fact, we'll have some of the love cards. Is he moving on or is he frightened to move together? He still hasn't quite healed. It's coming up here. He's worried about, it's all to do with his self-worth. And he still is in a time to heal. When he's not with you, he does miss you. But he's still a little unsure of the future. So he's not fully healed yet, is what I would say, on where he is at the moment. So let's have a look in the cards and see what else is coming out around that. Kind of gives you a sense of, I'm in limbo land at the minute. So he's not scared to move into the future. He's unsure. Is the word. Unsure is the word I've got. Yeah, just shuffle those and look, the Hangman's come out again. So this is the delay. It's not a cancellation, okay? It's just a delay. So you just have to sit this out. And then look at this. Happy times, fun, laughter, things going as you would like. You're probably going to have to, I've got here 6 weeks, which takes me up to the end of December. So it feels like there's a change of heart around him, or he feels better by the end of December. So maybe going into the new year, he's thinking new year, new start type of thing. Yeah, there's movement here. There's romance and movement. So he's not going away from you. He's not moving on. He is just unsure about moving forward together. And I think he will then be more of that frame of mind as he gets to the end of December, my darling. So thank you very much for sending in your question. Let me just move that up on the screen. There we go. Right, okay, so going back to Facebook, we've got card for Lindsay Sandford. She has shared on Facebook. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Let's have a look and pull you a card and see what I've got. Oh, Lindsay, that says prosperity. So what I've got here is pennies from heaven. And this is saying, you know, there's going to be a little bit extra coming in for you. This is something that brings a sense of balance with you. And I've also got here mint, and mint, a little bit of mint in, you might have some in your home, but a little bit of mint is very good for bringing in money. So if anyone else is listening, mint is very good for that. So, but you have got the card of prosperity, which means there's something coming from somewhere that make you smile. Oh, nice. I like that one. So thanks, Lindsay, for sharing again. And we've also got a card for Juliet Milliam, who's on Milliam, sorry, if I'm not said it right. And she's on Facebook. So Juliet, let's pull you a card too. Don't forget to share the life out of it tonight. So let's have a look and see. Card for you. Right, time for you to take time out and be calm. Has life been a bit hectic? Has it been a bit, have you been a bit, another word I'm getting is frustrated about things? A need for you to just take time out and to actually maybe have a cup of chamomile tea. This is the chamomile flower, and the chamomile is all about just calming you down, helping you to feel serene, cool, calm and collected, as they say. So a little bit of chamomile tea for you. And the number 33 is important, and I've got to say that because I didn't say it on the other one. So number 33 is important, so I'll leave that with you. Thanks very much. Right, and Lindsay says thank you for the card. Thank you, Lindsay, you're welcome. Okie dokie, we have Amanda Roberts. I'm going to have to see. Seeing a guy, he has pulled back. What will happen? They are both Virgo. Right, okay, Amanda, let's have a look and see. You can see the guy. I'm going to pull a love card first to see. You're both Virgos. What's going on between the two of you? So I've got the camera here, so I've got snapshots, taking photos, that kind of thing. Have you swapped photos on your phone? There are quite a lot of options around you both at the moment. I'm going to pull some tarot. Let's see. Not kind of decided. Mr. Virgo man. There you are, Virgo lady. Okay, so yeah, he's pulled back. Yeah, he's in his cave. It's going to be about 3 weeks. So let's turn your attention. The Wheel of Fortune here is turning things around, okay? Now, it does show me that there could be somebody new taking interest in you very, very soon. And there's something else of a romantic nature around you. I feel you'll still have the open door with the other guy, which will bring progressive talking with him. But I feel that you're going to talk your truth to him. And I feel you could have somebody else coming. Well, you do have somebody else coming in, but I feel that the one you're asking about isn't the one that you're going to move forward with. Just to complicate things. What? Yes. So I feel, well, watch this space, somebody else coming in for you. Right, okay. I'm just going to move up on that. I've done that one. Sorry, I just need to move these up on the screen. Right, okay, so who have we got next? Anne Lynn says, thanks. If you could just say you understand that or it makes sense, give me a little bit of feedback, that would be lovely, guys. Don't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, the number below, all you have to do is follow the instruction below and your question will come through to me. If you choose to upgrade it, you will jump the queue. So you will get your question answered tonight, which is great. So we've got Carmen Sadicario from Facebook who says, could she have a card? You can indeed, Carmen. So let me have a little bit of feedback. Let's have a look and see. Oh, Carmen, look at this. And do you wish you were somewhere warm and sunny? What I have here is the travel card, the hot air balloon. This is a beautiful picture gliding up into the air and calmly going across the sea and across land. And then you've got the bird of paradise in the picture as well. And this is saying, think about taking some time out, time to relax, time to chill, time to visit a warmer clime. This is something that's going to be really important. Do you like to travel? Interesting. And I also get Italy here. So let me know. But yeah, talk of holidays, peacefully gliding away from the stress of what's around you. Hope that makes sense, Carmen. Let me know. Right, okay, just going to... Who have we got next? Amanda said it makes sense. Yeah, just give me the feedback and let me know. That would be fantastic. I'd like to know I'm on track. And well, more than anything, what it does, it helps other people get involved and interact with us. So if you let people know. We're just looking at Lindsay. And Lindsay's put, I hope it comes true. I have changed my job and hours because of my mental. Good for you. That's put yourself first. It's about putting yourself first. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. We have got Chris Hurd on Facebook. Shout out to Chris Hurd on Facebook who would like a card. Don't forget to share, Chris, for us. I'll do your card if you share for me. Let's pull you a card. Let's have a look and see. Now, this is interesting. Chris, have you been having a bit of a difficult time of late? Are you always wondering why you are not, as far on as other people? Do you feel that you're lagged behind? The card I've got here is gratitude, okay? And the universe is asking you just to be thankful. So if there is something that you've wanted and it's not come in, what the universe is saying to you here is just do your gratitude in the morning. Thank you, I've woke up. Thank you, I've got a job. Thank you, I've got a roof over my head. Thank you, I've got friends and family to talk to. Whatever it is, because they're asking you for the gratitude, yeah, to actually send out the thoughts of what it is you already have, what you're already blessed with, in order for more to come in. So that's what the cards are saying for you, Chris. Thanks for getting in touch. Right, I'm going to look at the next one, which is Lisa Dean. Hello, Lisa. You shared. Thank you, darling. That's really kind of you. We're just asking everybody to share. We get a card. Let's have a look. Card, please. Lisa Dean. Let's have a look, Lisa. What have we got for you? Lisa, we have discussions around you, and we've got the sunflowers, and the sunflowers grow really tall, as we know. But there must be a situation around you, Lisa, where you need to talk something through with somebody. Don't hold on to stuff. Don't carry it all. Sometimes we can get a little bit exasperated, or we don't know how to put things together in order to get our point across, or how we get moved on. But here it's saying maybe there's something you need to sit down and discuss with your partner, with your work colleagues, that you've thought, those thoughts holding in my head, but I need to talk it through. It could even be talking it through with a friend that's, on your side. But whatever it is, the sunflower says once you can have these discussions, and once you have got through that, then the sunflowers will grow even more and really bring in so much happiness, don't the sunflowers? So that's the card that you've got, discussions. Okay, Chris says thank you. You're welcome, Chris. Right, so I've got another one here, and we've got Marie. And she says, I met Brad on the 27th of March. Well, he's the 27th of March, 1980. Last May, she met him. Around August, September, he started to become hot and cold. I would like to know if there is any chance of a reconciliation. Thank you. Right, so you've been going out with him. May gone. So you had May, June, July, August. So you had 4 months with him, and you want to know if it's going to come back together or there's a reconciliation. Let's have a look for you, my darling. So let's have a look. Any chance of a reconciliation with Brad, who is an Aries? Let's see. Not yet, my darling. Right, okay. I don't feel that there is this opportunity for him to come back. I see a delay, which would suggest putting it in limbo land, but I kind of feel you'll be distracted, and by the time there is any communication from you, my lovely, would have moved on. There is some really good emotional news coming in around you, but I'm not getting Mr. Aries here, if I'm honest. And I'm pulling quite a few cards. So I don't see him coming in anytime soon. So, but I feel that there is a distraction for you. I feel that someone else is coming in and you're looking in the opposite direction. I feel that's what's going to work for you. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you very much, Marie, for sending in your question. Right, let me move that on. Okay, so don't forget, if you want to have a question asked, then text me your name and your question. The number is below there on the pink band, and it will come up straight away. You can upgrade it, and if you upgrade it, then you jump the queue, so you don't need to wait around. So that makes life a lot easier if you really want to know what's going on tonight, because I've only got half an hour or 25 minutes left. So I will be going on the lines afterwards. So I will be logging to asktheanswer.com, and you will be able to get hold of me there. If you want more information, you want to know more, if there's an in-depth situation going on around you, then I can dig a lot deeper. I only have so much time here, okay? Right, so let's have a look and see. We've got Sandra Sandy Lou off Facebook, and she would like a card because she's shared. Well, thank you, Sandra. should we say Sandra? Sandra Sandilou. So, off Facebook, let's have a look and see what we've got for you. Let's pull you an oracle card. And what's coming in? Oh, look. Sandra, we've got nature. And this card is all about taking time out amongst the trees, especially around water. So if you've got a lake and there's like trees around it and you can go for a little walk, then that would really, really benefit you. I feel like we need to clear your mind so that you can get a clear perspective on things. And I also feel that there's something as well, and this is what I feel, is when I see this card, not only about going back to nature, but are you a vegan, a vegetarian, or have you been thinking of clearing your diet out so that you've only got the whole, some fruit, fruit and veg coming into your body? There's something to do with your diet here as well. So they're asking you to be mindful of what you're eating, I suppose, and also to take yourself out, take some time out in nature, so I can clear the chit-chat out of my head, so I can see where I'm going and have those clearer decisions, answers to decisions you need to make. And that's what they're bringing out for you, okay? So lots of love and thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Right, so let us know if you're enjoying the show. It's great fun. I love these things where we're doing lives, because it's on the moment. You're in the moment, and like I say, you can send your question to text and your name and your questions to the number below. If you're outside of the UK, then you'll find that doesn't work. So you'll have to go to asktheanswer.com and then join the Purple Hearts and come in that way. Right, so lots more questions to go on with. And we've got Claire next. So I'll say hello to Claire. And Claire says she's the 28th of January, so you're an Aquarian, 78. She says, I had a connection with a man called Chris who works as a cruise director. I wondered if he was going to get in touch, as I hadn't heard since the 1st of July. I'm 45 years old. I'm married. However, my marriage is friendship based. I have had a very strong connection with Chris since January. Right, okay. Let me see. I've worked on cruise liners, done mediumship and readings on cruise liners. They're an amazing place to be. Very cleansing being on the sea. Very cleansing. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. Right, interesting. Let me just pull a few more cards. Okay. There may well be a breakthrough in about a week's time, but someone is feeling very guilty for not being in touch. But they are very busy on a cruise liner. They work 20 hours a day. I mean, they hardly sleep on those things. However, he seems to be a little bit frustrated with himself, but he recognises the friendship you had. There is some good news coming in. Look at that, a new emotional beginning for you. But then it goes a bit quiet again. So it feels a little bit sort of up and down. Let's have a look and see. This would be a slow connection to form and a slow connection moving forward. However, I wouldn't rule it out. So I would say, see what happens, certainly within the month. If he hasn't contacted you within the month, then I would draw a line under it. But certainly just see what happens, because I feel there could be some communication. All right, lots of love and thanks for the question. That was for Claire. Right. Let's have a look and see. Another question. We have Mike. Just going. So, Mike says, so after a year of disillusionment and abandoning any spiritual calling, oh bless you, I ended up quitting my job last month as it was getting to the point where I felt so depressed that I had to leave for sake of my mental health. I even turned down a promotion. Since then, several opportunities came my way. None of them resonated. Can you see anything? Right, so you're having a complete change around. Um, the place you were in obviously wasn't suited to you in the bigger scheme of things. So let's have a look and see. I feel like I want to pull an oracle card for you. Okay, so I want to say, Mike, is there any connection with you and music or singing or producing music, or because I've got not the TV program, but I've got The Voice. But this is all about the throat chakra. These are the daffodils. This is all about the throat chakra, the I am, expressing myself, being able to say what you mean and mean what you say. So let me just have a look and see. Well, it is saying it's only temporary. Right, Mike. This is the card that I would say to you, is your CV done right? Not being funny. But what I'm saying here, there is an illusion and confusion, either in the way you are portraying yourself or what people are reading. So my advice would be recheck the CV, not by you, but get someone else in to check it or rewrite it or do something like that, because what it's giving out is mixed messages or illusion about what you've done. Now, I do feel as if once we've done that, there is good news coming in around the work situation, and there is something coming in that you will love. It's like a passion of yours. You are returning back to work. There is negotiations around it, and I've got in 5 weeks. So somewhere along the line, the moon throws out the illusion, which I would say, if you've done all of that, well, that's fine. But you are going back to work in 5 weeks, all right? If you haven't, I would look at that again and rejig it, okay? Lots of love and thanks for your question. Right, okay, let me just move us on. Okay. Right, so thank you. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and then you'll get all the latest news of when we're on, not only myself, but Robert Lee as well, who I know is on tomorrow. It's about 7, I think he is. He's usually on that slot. So you get all the updates of what's going on. Now, who have we got? We've got Julia. Julia says, hello, Julia. Julia says, I was away with Eli, but I saw he's texting this other girl. And he sort of joked about exclusivity, but I don't want to bring it up. He also told me he feels ready for a real relationship. So I feel a bit confused. What do you think? Right, mixed messages. Oh, testing the water. Reading that. It's testing the water, sweetheart. That's what he's doing. Wants to know where you're at and what your feelings are for him. He's not reading it very well. So he's trying to just test the water. Let me have a look and see what I've got in my love cards. He's so attracted to you. He loves the flirting. He loves the dating. But you said he was texting someone else. He likes the chase. And he wants to see where you're at. I've got he likes you as well. Right, okay, so that's what's going on in the tarot. What's going to happen with him? What I feel here is that this man, like I say, wants to know what you're thinking, what are your thoughts. It's almost like if you turn around and say, well, I don't want to be in something committed just yet, or I'm not ready, then he might float off because he wants to, how can I put it, go out with somebody else or talk to somebody else. So careful how you go with this one. Careful how you manage it around this. I feel he wants to be exclusive with you. So basically, you just have to say to him, tell me how you feel. Tell me what we've got. Tell me how you feel. And then you can make your decision based on his answer then. But I don't feel that whoever he's been texting doesn't feel strong enough, the energy there. If that makes sense. So I'll leave it with you. Thank you for sending in your question tonight. Okay, so we've got another premium number coming in. So somebody's upgraded. I should have a little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Christina. Hi, Christina. Thank you for sending in your question. And she's asked, why has Mr. Pisces gone underground? Is he okay? And will his issues be resolved so he can move forward and I will be featured? Okay, that's how she's written it. Why has Mr. Pisces gone underground? Is he okay? Well, Mr. Pisces, why have you gone underground? Why have you gone underground? His issues are going to be resolved. He just needs to talk to whoever with them about them more. And I do feel that something's being offered up to him. And he's sitting thinking about things. He's got his wish here, whatever he wants. And you will be featured. He's coming, if I say emotionally, he's coming back into you. This is what this card for me is all about. Coming back in, returning back in around you. Yeah. So, the question of why he's gone underground, he's had some kind of an offer that he's in negotiations with. It's not a romantic offer. But he's actually sitting thinking about what he wants to be doing. Right? At a stretch, I could say, has he had an offer from an ex partner or something like that, and he's thinking about things? Let me just pull you another card. But I feel you will be all right. I do feel you will be featured in his life. So let me pull you another card. Yeah, there's. So we get the busy Lizzie. And while we're being busy, we're actually being told to just hold on a minute. Just whoa your horses. It's important. This delay is important. And it needs to come in. So what I would say to you is just go with the flow. Okay. I do feel you will be featured with him. But I do feel as if there's something else that's got in the way. And he's just contemplating it. Is the best way I can put that. Okay. Thanks for your question and thanks for being involved tonight. Thank you for upgrading, Christina. Right, okay, so I'm just moving on here a minute. So let me just refresh. So I'm going to be logging in on Ask the Answer. That's the website you go to if you want to talk to me from around 8 o'clock. Give me a minute or two while I close up here. From 8 till 9. And then if you can go onto the schedule, you'll know when I'm in again. And we've got Robert Lee, who is on the Angel Hour at 7 p.m. tomorrow, and he's on the Love Hour on Thursday at 9 p.m. It's a very seductive time, that 9 o'clock. So don't forget to tune in there as well. There's lots of things going on here. Lots of things on the website as well. You get a newsletter, that kind of thing, offers and stuff like that. So check us out. Have a good one. There's lots of things there. Astrology for the month as well. So check it out if you haven't done it already. Okay, so and yes, we do have a new show coming in December. So watch out for that too. So let's say hi to Mahor on Facebook. Thank you, Mahor. If you want to share it, you could get a question answered. So why don't you share? That would be great. Laurie Maddle saying, replying to ask the answer. Ask it. Hope you got my question. Right, let's have a look and see. That's from Laurie. Laurie, have I got your question? Not at the moment. Did you upgrade it? Because I've got quite a few to get through here. At this time of night, you're probably best upgrading it to get it answered tonight, because I've literally got 8 minutes left. Okay. Right, let's go on to Karen. So Karen's saying, I'm stuck on 2 guys and I don't know how they feel about me, or if I'll ever see or hear from either one of them again. Their names are Mohammed and Dale. Okay, so Karen, let's have a look and see at Mohammed and Dale. Mohammed, Dale. Mohammed, Dale. Mohammed and Dale. Simple as that. Right, okay. I do feel you'll hear from Mohammed again. There is the possibility of a really strong friendship flourishing from this connection. Dale, I feel, has got someone else around him as well. So be a little aware of that. So I would say it's Mohammed is the one that you will hear from again. So all is not lost. Thank you for sending your question. Right, okay, and let's have a look and see. We have Joe next, and Joe says, hello Joe. And Joe says, very recently I connected quite strongly and unexpectedly to another woman. Her name is Paula. She's the 19th of July, 1952. I have become very fond of her in a rather short time. Will anything happen with this? Oh, how nice is that? Right, Joe, let's have a look and see. You and Paula. Is anything going to come of this? There's going to be a really nice friendship. Okay, we have the Libran energy here, which is all about friendship bonds. So let's have a look and see. Could it? And there's the sun sign. What I would say here is it could be quite a slow build with the friendship, but by the summertime, she's still around. And there is the opportunity to take it further. There's celebrations around you there. So I would say here, just keep with the friendship, okay? And grow that slowly and steadily and surely. And then the rest will come in, okay? I'm just going to pull you a card. I've just pulled over the card. This is embryonic. There we go. So it needs nurturing. It needs love and attention. It needs nurturing. But then from that, it will grow. So just to double check what I've said. Right. Okay. So let's have a look and see. We have Emily next. So Emily says, will things get better between Carl and I? We have 4 kids together and things are good. but he works so much and we tend to argue. And then he avoids me easily if we have a disagreement and doesn't see me. Do you see me having a better future with him? Okay, that's what I can see. Let's have a look. Do we see a better future? Right, okay, you have a very busy household here. You've got 4 children together, and he's working all hours God sends. Right, so there needs to be some structure in his life. He can't work like that, then come home and then tend to the kids without, feeling tired. And then the minute you say something, he takes the huff. So what it is suggesting that there is a need for you to talk to a counsellor or a little bit of relate management here, because I don't feel I want to give up on the relationship. I just think he's really tired. I've got the 4 of Swords here, rest and recuperation, and that man needs to just take some time out and learn to relax and enjoy himself. I think he needs to learn that all over again. And I think if you can do that, what it shows here is things will get back on track. Just a little bit of time out for one another. Plan a date. You can. There's a lot of information on YouTube. Plan a date, book a date. Say on this date we're going out for a meal and get a babysitter for the children, and you two just go out and have a really fun night. I think we need to get back to. We've got bogged down with everything. We need to go back to, enjoying one another's company again. Okay, lots of love. Thanks for your question. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. I think we're nearly there. Yeah, I think we're nearly there. So what I would like to say is time for me to go. I need to log off and log onto the line. So I will be on Ask the Answer tonight for another hour. So if you've got questions you want to come through and ask me, feel free. It'd be lovely to chat with you. Thank you so much for being on here. It's been a fun night. Hope you've enjoyed it too, and glad your messages made sense as well. I'll be on next week for another hour show. And yeah, have a fantastic week. Stay safe. If you're up in the north, then it's very blustery and windy. So keep yourself safe, keep yourself warm. Until next time, look after yourself. All right? Lots of love. Bye for now.